Hello, my fellow oddities. Welcome to another episode. Today is part 8 and the final episode of our Sedona Keyhole. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, go ahead and share it with all your friends. Also, while you're at it, please take a visit to my website. I've got all sorts of stuff on there available to help support me. And with that out of the way, I'm going to get right into today's video. So today being the last video, we're just going to be focusing entirely on this foreground. We're just going to be using a very small point brush and line brush and going back and forth between the lighter and darker tones and working in some very small details. There's just a lot of back and forth and playing around with different reds and yellows and oranges and mixed up a bunch of different colors from that and used some black and white just to moderate the tones between the darks and the lights. I just wanted to go through here and use the reference image and get some more reds back in this foreground, because there are certain areas, if you look on the reference image, that really have a lot of depth that shine in where those shadows come out, and I think the red really shine through that. I don't know if it's the way that the Sedona rocks are, but the red hues in that just really come out, so I wanted to accent that a lot. From here out, I'll just let the time lapse do the explanation, and I'll come back when the painting is finished. All right, that's gonna about do it for this one. If you've been following along, then you should have ended up with something relatively close to this. This painting came out fantastic. I could not be happier. Please make sure you are subscribed. Tune in. The next painting we are going to be doing is a red-eyed tree frog. Please, like I said, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next episode.